Hello and welcome. This is Freewill Tarot. This reading is going to be for the sign of Pisces. Hello, Pisces, and thank you for joining me. You have two messages here from Spirit. I'm going to read those to you, and then we're going to jump right into your tarot portion of the reading, okay? So your first two messages you have are breakthrough. Okay, the first one is breakthrough. It says, a major shift is occurring. You are breaking free from limitations, Pisces. Step boldly into the unknown and trust that your breakthrough is leading to greater freedom. Okay, that's one of your messages. So here's the card here. This person is being illuminated from the inside out. You also have the intuition card too. So it's a big call for a lot of you Pisces right now at this time to really, really trust your intuition, to really trust your gut on something, okay? You have resistance to receiving, maybe blocking opportunities. Allow yourself to accept what you deserve, Pisces, okay? So a lot of you could, maybe not trust in a certain situation. You could be kind of blocking yourself from a certain situation. Could be a person, a relationship, but opportunities, right? You might not be seeing it as that way, but that's what Spirit Universe is trying to tell you what you're doing if you're, trying not to go forward. You also have the intuition card here. So Spirit is wanting you, God, Universe, Spirit, however you, see it. It's calling on you. Your inner knowing is a direct link to your manifestations. Listen to your deepest guidance, Pisces. Follow your intuition today without overthinking. Let your instincts guide you. Y'all are I think I've said this to you before, Pisces, you're very intuitive, okay? Y'all, that's one of your gifts that Spirit God has given to you, all right? For some of you, this could be something to do with your stability here or your finances. Or some of you could be dealing with an earth sign person here. I have what is this? A Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo person could be involved here for some of you. If not that, some of you are just kind of just really trying to get a handle over your financials or worrying more about stability here. So let's jump right into the tarot portion of your reading. I feel like a lot of you either feel like you have a lot of responsibility or it's a lot of burdens on you. A lot of burdens or a lot of responsibilities here. And this is your foundation, your structure. So it could be, let's see, if you have a family, children, a spouse, or whatever, where you feel like it's a lot on you or a lot you have to do. Some of you could have multiple jobs or multiple responsibilities. But I also feel like with these responsibilities, it has now become into like burdens here. But it's your structure, it's your foundation here. And it's requiring for you to find balance in between things here with the temperance, right? You need to find some kind of balance to some things. I also feel like a lot of you, I'm going to just be honest here, Pisces, what I'm getting. You're kind of holding on to the past. Or holding on to past pain, past regrets. Or it really is past emotions here, right? Maybe the way somebody did you or a situation that you play something over in your head as if, that's what's going to happen again. Let's say if somebody's new in your life, you kind of hesitating and moving forward with them because of something you experienced in the past. If it's not that, for others of you, it is just like old wounds are becoming limitations. That's what I just heard, right? Old wounds are becoming limitations. So you know what that means for you. I do feel like something is getting ready, if it hasn't already for a lot of you Pisces, is getting ready to change or come to an end. All right? And I say it because you have the Two of Wands crowning you at the top of your reading. The Two of Wands is like being at a crossroads. And it's like a whole new direction that you saw she's looking at this window knowing that she doesn't know what's coming. She's just looking to see what's coming down the street or what's coming for her, right? But she's chosen a path here because she's holding this 1-1 and she's put this one up here, right? But with that, it's with the Tower card. So again, something is getting ready to come to an end, maybe possibly for you guys. I did hear some of you could be going on a road trip or traveling as well. But something could be coming to an end. And for some of you, you're not really happy about that either, okay? And that's why it's a big call for you to channel your intuition here, all right, for a lot of things here. Because some of you are getting ready to go, I feel like, traveling, relocating, going somewhere new, doing something new is what I'm getting for some of you Pisces, right? But at the same time, I feel like it's a hesitation or you're holding off on something too for others of you. All right. Now, you are going to get some clarity about something. It could be something. You remember you have the breakthrough card. And here we go again. We have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is clarity. It's like a breakthrough card. And it's going to cut through your emotions and your illusions of your emotions with the moon. So some things that you could have been doing emotionally hindering you, making you feel emotionally overwhelmed. And the moon is also talking about using your intuition to gain clarity and truth to a situation or to a certain direction you need to go in life here, Pisces. You need to release any pain or any past problems that have hurt you in the past, because you do have the Five of Cups. And Five of Cups talks about pain, loss, grief, holding on to old things, looking at what's been lost or what has hurt you, and holding on to that, which stops you from moving forward here. But a lot of you are going to get clarity and truth to that. They're really calling on you to use your intuition here to break free of that, because you have the Ace of Cups here. Again, some of you could have new love or a new person and you kind of not trusting it for some of you. For others of you, it's just that old things and old pains are still holding you back from really moving forward in a certain direction. And some of you are not using your intuition to go in a certain direction, right? And they're really wanting you to. And because you have the Eight of Swords here with this Ace of Cups. So the Eight of Swords talks about a mental prison, like being trapped. Telling yourself like all these negative things, telling yourself all these things you feel like you have to go through or you have to get through, or what is the outcome going to look like, what if I do this and if this don't work or this happens. And the more this person thinks about this, the more they trap themselves to not move it at all, but staying trapped here in a cage, in a prison. But you see how these swords are not penetrating the ground, they're kind of up in the air. You see, that's the tip, it's not on the ground. So these are illusions. These are just thoughts. This moon here, again, is just illusions. Okay, it's just emotions and illusions of thought. So some of you could be blocking yourself from new love or a new relationship, and you're not using your intuition. For others of you, you're not allowing new blessings to come into your life, right? Where God, universe, they're wanting to offer you something new in your life, but you're kind of thinking about everything else you went through and kind of afraid to go in a new direction, right? For others of you. So much for some of you, could be overthinking something. I feel like some of you are being defensive too. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Some of you being defensive about something. And you need to get like some clarity, because everything that you could be feeling, and I'm not trying to say you don't have a right to feel what you feel, but everything that you're feeling is not necessarily true, or is not going to be the outcome that you anticipated will be in a negative sense. Like if you think things are going to go bad, or if you think if you do something or go in a certain direction or move in a certain direction, or even for some of you get in a relationship with somebody that you're fearing that it's going to be bad, or you're fearing the worst. Key word I keep saying, it's just fear, okay? It's not a reality. It's just things you're telling yourself. Feeling like you can't move past certain things. Again, those are just thoughts. It's not true. Again, some of you are dealing with an earth sign person. Again, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo here. Or it could just be telling you need to take this energy of being stable and move forward in a certain direction here also here, okay? Pisces. A lot of you, you have the Nine of Swords here twice, so it's a good indication that you guys are worried a lot about something. You could be not sleeping at night, not taking care of yourself properly, overthinking a certain situation, fearing a certain new direction that your life is getting ready to take because some kind of structure has been broken down or now getting ready to come to an end, and in order to make something new begin. But you will get clarity on it, right? Spirit is really calling. A lot of y'all ain't sleeping. Well, you're not taking care of yourself properly by resting because you're overthinking something. It says uncertainty. See, uncertainty is the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Remember, we talked about that. Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords. Okay, Pisces. Again, I'll read this to you. It says, fatigue. Uncertainty undermines your ability to stand firm. The battle wears you down. Rest is needed. Okay, so a lot of you are over really thinking something and it's really plaguing you emotionally. You could be just, worried about an outcome of a situation. And it's causing you to be exhausted. It's even causing you feeling like you want to give up or something here for some of you, right? Spirit's calling you strongly to use your intuition. Trust your inner voice and gut feeling, Pisces. The answers you seek can be found within you. Okay, that is your higher power, your sixth sense. Okay, and that's what they want you to know. If some of you are feeling a little sad or grief or loss, doing something came to an end or is about to come to an end and it's a new direction for you to go in. A lot of you are fearing the worst outcome of a situation. You're fearing if things are not going to go your way. You could be doubting. For some of you, if it's a new person in your life, you could be doubting the outcome of that situation. Spirit is really wanting you not to look at things in that way because you're getting ready to go through a big breakthrough here, right? And your life is getting ready to change, but in a positive way. So if you don't feel like that right now, it's because you're telling yourself that. It's because you're seeing things in a negative way. Again, it says, and I gotta go after this. If you like, share, subscribe, I can do more and go in depth. Okay, I can only do 10 minutes. Resistance to receive may be blocking opportunities. Allow yourself to accept what you deserve. You also have the Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles talks about receiving, Pisces. Just as much as you give, they want to give back to you, right? So it's a breakthrough happening. So you need to kind of like quit looking at lack, quit thinking about being in fear of what you don't have, quit overwearing a situation, quit looking at the past, quit thinking about old pain and wounds and thinking things may not work out for you, quit judging yourself and putting yourself down for some of you. And step out of that so you can move forward. And don't stay stuck in situations that don't fulfill you anymore. And don't keep looking at the past and hold on to past pain and wounds. Okay, Pisces? Because change is getting ready to happen for you. It says, adventure, a fiery energy of courage will define you to move forward here. It will bring forward momentum. Ride the wave of inspired action for some of you. And release limitations, Pisces. Negative thoughts, doubts, fears, insecurities, worries, responsibilities, burdens. Release that. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope to see you back here again. I love you. Bye for now.